We'll wait a minute to see if anyone is jumping in. My goal today, my intention is to clear up, explore, elaborate again the post about the problems as we know it are illusions. Okay, so I've been getting messages, I've been getting comments, and a couple text messages as well. Roman, what do you mean? My problems are not illusions. My problems are problems. Hello, my dear friend. Arliss Carter is here. So let's jump in. I have not so much time today, so let's straight jump into it. What do I mean by saying problems as we know it are illusions? So obviously, first of all, I appreciate all of you for reading my posts, liking them, disliking them, or being involved in any way, okay? Second of all, when I share what I share from my own experience. All of it is my interpretation. If I walked through it, I will share you what was my experience, what were the lessons that I learned, and I will beautifully, again, it is only mine. It doesn't have to be yours. It doesn't have to be right. It doesn't have to be wrong. It is my interpretation of my own experiences. My invitation through my posts are for you to maybe ponder on something that I shared, right? If anybody wants to go deeper or explore it, it's their own thing as well. And if you feel like dismissing it, absolutely, because again, there is no right or wrong. It is my interpretation of my own experiences. So problems as we know it are illusions. Let me elaborate right here. Why I think this is one of the most important planks in any kind of transformation, in any kind of shift or a change for you. Either it's for your body, either it's financially, either it's relationships, or whatever that is, okay? Any areas of your life. Because when I worked as a personal trainer for many years, the biggest thing that I start noticing that I couldn't get very good results that were sustainable if I, as a trainer, and a client of mine did not talk about their idea of what their body is, okay? If I did not go into their image of themselves, core beliefs about themselves, their health and their body, the results were either not there, or if we got the results, so we worked out hardcore, we went on all kind of diets, the results showed up, yet they were not sustainable. The moment a person, she or he, stopped working out hardcore, stopped dieting and fasting almost, right? All the weight, all the mood, the heaviness, the depression came back. So years ago, what I started to understand that the problem that it seems on the surface, a lot of you will say, well, it's your food, right? Your weight keeps fluctuating and your health keeps fluctuating, like I need to diet. Yet there is so much more there. The moment we starting to rewrite those beautiful beings that were working out with me, the stories about themselves, the image of their body, right? The understanding of their genetics and what they're bringing from the ancestors, the understanding how powerful they are. They decide that they're working out from love and not from being not good enough. See what happened? The results came in so much easier, and the most important, they stayed. So suddenly you work out less, you eat better, yet you're not dieting. The results are there and they're sustainable. How to understand it? So the point was for us to understand that what shows up on the surface is not a real problem. Hence, solving that problem is an illusion that you took care of a problem, right? So going hardcore in a diet and then yo-yoing, right, and falling off the wagon, did not really solve the problem for you with your body, correct? Let's go into finances. Can we say, beautiful people, hi Diva, hi Brian, hi Tom, hi everyone. I'm still elaborating and sharing about my post, right? Problems, as we know it, are illusions. Because again, I keep getting a lot of texts and messages and comments of like, what do you mean, Roma? Like, my problems are not freaking illusions. They're real. I get it. Absolutely, they're real. And again, everything I share on my posts through the social media and in general, it is my interpretation and my experience from where I live, right? Like, I am supporting a lot of people to change profoundly, to shift or transform their lives in some kind of areas, sometimes all of them, and that is what I am noticing. And the moment I tweaked that understanding, the results for me and my clients start coming in. So again, can we say that there are a lot of people that work hard and work a lot, and yet somehow their finances, they can't catch up? So a lot of times when our finances are off, right, most of people will think they need to work more, they need to save more, correct? So hence that's how we're gonna solve the problem right now. Yet, can we say that really hardworking people, most of the time, are not very comfortable with finances? Because again, there is a pattern that is a real problem. It's not about a person going to work more, to save more. Because again, most of them already do work a lot. And yet again, they're not as comfortable in the finances as someone that doesn't work even half, correct? Or doesn't put half of an effort. So again, is the problem you not working more or not putting enough effort? Or maybe the deep pattern problem is you not even believing that you can be successful. Maybe you are not believing that the money can be made not only through the sweat and blood and tears, correct? Maybe you not understanding how to play with that energy of finances and the money, right? Maybe not knowing couple tricks here or there, correct? So again, is it you get to go work more again and sweat a little bit more? Or maybe the real problem is, again, zoom out in a bigger picture, so in the long run, you can stop running after all of it. See? Have an illusion of solving it. It keeps repeating it. That's why I even shared again the problems as we know it. Hi, Girmantas Labas Vakaras, Daiva, Ricardo. Hi. So a problem as we know it is an illusion. Let's go to health. So if you have a headache, a lot of times we'll pop a pill in, and then another headache, and then third, and then that in the last few months you've been having headaches, yet the illusion of you solving the problem was taking a pill of a headache. We never checked if it's your digestion. We never checked if there is stagnant energy and there is anger within you. We never checked in what else could be an actual problem. Hence, the illusion of you solving the problem with taking a pill will not solve a real problem, and it has to keep coming back. And a lot of times it has to keep coming back hardcore, right? Like harsher and harsher. That's the ripple effect until we learn the lessons that we dismiss. They all comes back to us. Let's take an example. I have a lot of clients and had a lot of clients that are very unhappy with their jobs. Hi, Sigita. Hi, Mom. So they're very unhappy with jobs, and they left a job and they moved on and they got another one. And yet, a year later, 2 years later, they find themselves in a very similar energy or situation, right? They haven't been heard. They haven't been seen or noticed or appreciated for their effort, their talents at the job that they already shifted to. So now what to do again? To find a new job? Or is a problem a job, or was it your pattern that allowed you, right, to attract people, places, and situations to show you that you're still feeling not good enough, that you don't trust yourself, that you don't appreciate yourself. Because if you can understand that that's actual problem, right? It's like, how's my pattern, how's my blueprint of ways of living keeps putting me in this situation that I keep feeling unappreciated. If you can figure that out, and if you can get to the bottom of why do you not appreciate yourself, where these traumatic ideas come from, guess what? Any place you will work at, you will be appreciated. Any place you will work at, you will be seen and heard. Let's take relationships. Everyone, say hi quick if whoever is here, obviously. Love seeing all of your names, and I really appreciate as well you being on the other side, because I have some energy to feed off, right? So let's take relationships. How many of us had these boyfriends or even girlfriends, right? Like, you have your girl and you have a tribe of girlfriends, and throughout years you have a similar energy, similar situations with separate and different people. Again, maybe someone kept the secret from you, and it's already a third relationship. Maybe other girls are jealous of you, or maybe you're feeling they're withholding something, right? Or talking behind your back. Again, guess what? You can change the tribe, absolutely. You can block that friend off and get a new one. Yet, guess what? The frequency that you had that attracted these situations is going with you. So you will be attracting those problems that you think if you solve them on the surface, it's done. Again, it's an illusion. So if I can figure out how come either my pattern, right, my programming, my blueprint, my core belief keeps putting me in situations and attracting the tribe that doesn't trust me, that cheat on me, that whatever that is, where is my role in that? See, for me and my clients, and that's how we were getting profound results, that is the problem, right? So it's the roots. Same like any illness. Enough of covering with chemical pills. They're just covering the symptoms. So where is the root of an illness? Where is the root of the problem? Do you are you uncomfortable in a financial situation because you're lazy and you don't work enough, right? Is that a problem? Or is it a problem that government fucked us over, right? Or is it a problem because, again, you got fired, or simply there is something within you, within your body, within your beliefs, within your frequencies that doesn't allow you to fully enjoy financial abundance. Maybe you came from a family that guaranteed you life is hard, and to make money is very hard. Could it be that is your skill, not knowing you don't need to make more, you don't need to work harder, yet maybe you get to get a skill, right? Practice a skill to how do you disturb them, what is needed, what is not needed. Again, relationships, body. So, as with every client and mentoree and my own shift, it is a deeply imprinted in me. The surface problems that looks the problems as we know it is a gift for me to figure out, okay, to figure out where I am still not free. Are we talking about an addiction to perfection, striving for our ego justification? Can our image of ourselves can only be strong enough if it's supported by wisdom or our bodies, whose messages are directly in touch with the instinct? Without that interpretation, okay, I'll finish this. It's beautiful. It's a long message. Arlist, I always love your comments and your intake and your wisdom. So thank you. I will finish to read it in a minute. So precisely, problems as we know it are illusions. If you think you took care of a problem, you really took care of an illusion on the surface, like, and then sooner or later will come back, and it will come back harder. Besides, take health. How many of us get sick and let's even, let's take it. Let's go cancer. And there are so many people heal and then a few years later get it again. So understanding that whatever shows up on the surface of this body already happened in an energetical field. Guess where do I go to heal all the stuff that showed up here? In my energetical field. There is grief, there is anger, right? There is suppression, there is not good enoughness somewhere that gets to be absolutely cleared up. Again, the surface thing I can take care for a short time, for a short time period, right? Yet it will resurface. If I can't trust relationships or I don't trust people, and you will find a lot of people that way, right? Like a lot of probably friends share with you, hey, I can't trust men, hey, I can't trust women, hey, you can't trust government, hey, you cannot trust the neighbor, hey, you cannot. So are we eliminating every person in your life that you can't trust? Or is that even not a problem because it's an illusion of a problem? The real problem is, where is the trust within you and with your process and with your life and with your lifestyle? If you can solve that, you will see how many more people trustworthy will start coming into your life. If you want to lose weight, perfect. Commitment to discipline is absolutely extraordinary and beautiful and a must. Yet, only commitment to the discipline and only going to the gym and not eating, foods or dieting will give you temporary results. It will not be sustainable. Check in what is the real root of you putting weight on. So maybe it is a little bit lack of discipline, yet where is the rest of it? Maybe you have not loved yourself fully. Maybe you always had the label of a fat friend, right? These are the roots. And if you can take care of those, it will be so much lighter and easier for you to flow through all the rest of the surface of the problems. So again, why this post is so important to me, because first of all, I see it's important to you, and a lot of people are kind of like confused, and don't be confused. A lot of you thinking beautifully and feeling beautifully and sharing beautifully, and your truth doesn't have to be my truth. I am sharing from where I live. I'm sharing from what I do, from where I work and how I be with me, right? So it's my personal experiences as well, being for years committed to others' commitment, from personal training, right? Kinesiology, personal training, to mindset coaching, to consciousness coaching at the moment. So the results are always sustainable and permanent when we take care of the root of the problem and not the illusion of it. Everything that shows up on the surface already happened in your energetical field, meaning you get to go and figure out where is the root of it and heal it and love it and forgive it and do whatever you need to do to get out of that cycle. A lot of times, someone speaking to you rude, or few people speaking to you, you'll have friends like, I don't understand, she's so rude with me. Or, the husband will be speaking to you in a not nice manner. And if it keeps happening, we want to shut the other person down. Yet ask yourself, my pattern, my way of thinking landed me in this situation that I'm constantly have to see this rudeness and to hear it. I constantly feel unheard and unseen. So yes, again, you can take care and scream at this person and tell them to apologize and tell them to be sorry. And for a moment, you're okay with that again. Yet a few days later, a month later, a year later, the same thing happens. Hence, who is the one that keeps putting himself in these situations that allows others to treat you that way? What is the core belief within you that you don't believe that you're worthy better? Okay? The same with the jobs, the same with the finances, the same within your body. If you have any questions, ask quick. Hi, Genovaita, labas Genovaita. Genuita. Sandra, Labuta, Sandruta, Linas, labas Linas. Yeah, so as I shared, again, the post, all of my posts, my interpretation, take them as much as you like, take them the way you want. Dismiss them, tune in, ponder on it, go all in, whichever way, do more research, ask me questions, and so on. Yet, my big intention today was to elaborate. Beautiful beings. I've been working with people hands-on for many years. And the only ones that had sustainable, profound, amazing results, either it was figuring out their relationship, romantic relationship with husband or a boyfriend or a wife. Either it was getting in shape and starting to love your bodies. Either it was figuring out, leaving an old job and starting a new business. Without, I have to have money to start new business. I have to do this without it. It was always going all the way within and figuring out what are the roots of the problem, not the illusion of it. The fights with someone out there, it's an illusion of a problem. It is actually a gift for you to see why did you get triggered and to remove that limitation from within. It is a gift. Someone really pissing you off, it's a gift if you want to use it as a gift. Or, again, you can solve that surface problem by shutting them down, blocking them, and so on. You will see, you will keep meeting those people that will be pissing you off because the limitation is never outside, it's always within. That's what I meant by the problems as we know it is an illusion. The problems as we know it is an illusion. Don't keep taking a headache pill, right? Symptom, it's only a symptom while your digestion is messed up, correct? Or you'll keep changing husbands or jobs and constantly end up in the same energy, haven't been seen, haven't been prioritized, haven't been loved or appreciated. So where is the root of the problem? Is it in the jobs, in the husbands, in the wives, in the boyfriends, and the friends? Or is it something within me? Is it my pattern, my family pattern, the blueprint that I got from my great parents that doesn't believe that she's good enough to be better, that doesn't believe that money can come easy, that doesn't believe that her body, no matter which way it looks right now, is absolutely perfectly imperfect, and that's how it gets to be. So yes, love you all. Jumping off. This was a short one. Let me know if you have any more questions. Sending you love and light. If you have a problem on the surface, don't get mad at the other person. Don't get mad at yourself. Sit back and say to yourself, have I felt that way before? Ooh, yes. Have I felt not seen, not heard? Yes. Have I felt like someone bullying me? Yes. Why? Why did I put myself constantly on continuous basis in these situations? What do I want to learn from this? Or there is no longer right. You can keep cycling and cycling, no problem. So thank you. Irmina, Linas Lavas, everyone, I'm jumping off. This will be available, obviously, to watch, so no problem. It's on my Facebook. I love you all. Let me know if you want me to go on a longer live and maybe do some processes and we can play and so on. See you soon, or see you when I see you. Blessed day. Ernest, I'm going to read the comment a little bit later and might respond a little bit later. Thank you so much, everyone. Hi, Bill. Bye, Bill.